ChatGPT, Claude, or Gemini? Which one should we pay for? It's wrong question. I'm gonna tell you something that sounds backyard. I pay for Claude, I pay for ChatGPT, I pay for Gemini, but I don't use any of their chat applications. I haven't opened chat window for a month, and that's exactly why I'm faster than most people use AI. Most people are still doing this. Open ChatGPT for research, switch to Claude for writing, copy the output to a notepad, repeat. Then they search their chat history for that one prompt they wrote last week. They paste the same instruction over and over. This is slow. This is exhausting. And this is why AI feels like more work instead of this. I stopped chatting with AI. I started working with AI. There's a difference. In this video, I'm gonna show you my entire workflow. No chat windows, no copy between apps. Everything is one place. By the end, you will be able to do the same thing. If you wanna save budget and time for AI, I will show you how to do this. If you want maximum precision, I will show you my setup. So here is what we are covering today. First, I will explain why the chat interface is a problem. It's not about which AI is better, it's about how you interact with. Then I will show you my folder-based workflow. Research, coding, presentations, all in the same place. No switching apps. I will do a live demo so you can see what this looks like in practice. After that, I will give you two passes. One is Cursor, which is pay for $20 a month if you want to keep a cost low. One is Claude Code if you want the best result. Don't mind paying a bit more. Let's start with the problem. Here's what most people do. They open ChatGPT for research, then they type a question, get an answer, copy it, then paste it somewhere else. Later, they need that information again. They open chat history, they scroll through chat history, then they cannot find, and they ask the same question again. Then they open Claude for writing, the same process. Chat, copy, paste, the output lives in a chat thread that disappears into a list of other threads. Then they need to write code. They open third app, maybe Cursor, maybe Claude. They describe what they want. They get code, they paste it into the editor, something breaks, they go back to the chart, context lost, they explain the whole project again. This is a normal way people use AI, and it's incredibly slow. Think about what you are actually doing. You are managing for 5 different apps. You are copying text between them. You are searching for the past conversations. You are retyping the same instructions. Every time you switch, you lose context. Every time you paste, you lose time. I did this for months. It drove me crazy. The more AI tools I add, that's when I realized the problem is not AI. The problem is chat interface. Chat is designed for conversation. It's not designed for work. When you work, you need files, folders, history, search. You need everything in one place. Chat gives you none of that. So I stopped chatting. Chat interface. Here's what I do instead. I organize everything by project. I have a folder for research, a folder for content creation, a folder for coding project, a folder for client work. Each folder is a workspace. When I need to research something, I don't open ChatGPT. I open my research folder and mention it here and start a session. AI can see my previous scripts. AI reads my existing notes, understand my context, and pick up where I left off. I don't explain anything. It already knows. When I need to write, I do it in same place. The script I'm writing now lives in my content folder. The AI can see my scripts, my style guide, my notes. It writes in my voice because it has access to my past work. And you can see your script more clearly when you click here. You don't need not apps, you just open your folder via Cursor or Claude Code. It works well. When I need to code, the same thing. The AI sees my code base, it understands the architecture, it makes change across multiple files. I don't copy paste code into a chat window. I just tell it what I want, and it does it. This is a key shift. Instead of chatting with AI, I work alongside it. Everything is a file. Everything is searchable. Everything has history. When I need a research I did 3 months ago, I ask AI to search a folder. When I need to reference a past project, it's right there. No scrolling through chat threads. No, let me show you what this looks like. I'm gonna show you a real example. As you can see, there's a folders organized by project types. Let me open my content folder. Inside here, I have already my YouTube script, research note, and outlines. When I start a new video, I create a file and start talking to AI. But it's not a chat, it's a working session. Watch this. I'm gonna ask it to research a topic for next my video. For example, I would like to make a script of Claude Code agent skills. It reads my existing notes, searches for current information, and writes directly into my research file. I don't copy anything between different apps. Okay, so output is already saved. The name is Claude Code agent skills markdown file Claude agent skills here. Yep, already saved. You don't need to copy the text from ChatGPT and paste it in other applications. Let me switch to coding. I have a tools folder where I build automations. When I want to add a feature, I describe it and AI makes change across my entire code base, not in a chat window, right here in my files. The same workflow works for presentations. I have a folder for slide folders and I describe what I want. AI generate the content like PDF and PowerPoint. It's already in a format I can use. No copying, no pasting, no switching apps. This is what working with AI looks like. No chatting, working. If you want to see how I learn multiple agents for a bigger project, I have a video on agent teams that shows you, link in the description. So let me show you how to set this up. If you want to keep costs down, Cursor is a way to go, $20 a month. Just open Cursor website and download from here. Cursor is a code editor with AI built in. You don't have to use it just for code. You can use it for any text-based work. Research, writing, notes, it all works. Claude and GPT models inside your folder. Like here, you can choose Opus, Sonnet, GPT 5.3 Codex, GPT 5.2, and also there is Composer model which is trained specifically for coding and is surprisingly fast. The ability to work with the files and folders, not just chat thread. I tested Composer against the base model. It was faster and often more accurate. For $20 per month, you are getting real AI productivity, not a chat toy. The limitation is that Cursor is designed for coding. It works great for other tasks, but the interface is optimized for developers. If you are not comfortable with a code editor, this might feel unfamiliar at first. It's really useful. If you give it a week, you will never go back to chat window. Now, if you want the best results, you are willing to pay more. Claude Code is what I use. Claude Code runs in your terminal. It understands your entire project. It can read files, write files, run commands, and make change across your whole code base. The context window is massive. It remembers everything about your project structure. This is where most of my AI budget goes. I built entire workflow with Claude Code, content automation, agent system, tools I use every day. The output is noticeably better than chat-based Claude Code. You need the Claude Pro subscription, which is $20 a month to start. If you hit the red limit, you can upgrade to max for more capacity. For me, the extra cost is worth it because the precision saves time. The less back and forth, fewer errors, better code, better writing. When you give Claude Code access to your full context, it just performs at a different level. If you are doing serious work with AI, this is a setup. Alright, quick recap. ChatGPT, Claude, Gemini. Which one should we pay for? The answer is stop using chat application. Start using for real workflow. Chat is slow. You are searching histories. You are copy and pasting between apps. You are losing context every time you switch. That's not productivity. That's busy work. Folder-based workflow is pretty fast. Everything is one place. Full history, full search. AI that understands your project, not just your last message. Also for $20, it works. I use it every time. Precision Pass, Claude Code. This is what I use the most now. The difference is real. Pick some and try it right now. You will know what I mean. If this video is helpful, please put like and subscribe this channel. And drop a comment if you are still using chat or if you already made the switch. I wanna know how you are using AI. Alright, see you in the next one. Bye bye.